Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. Today we are going to be making a bubu kaftan gown with this fabric here. I have 3 yards of this fabric. So guys, if that's something you're interested in, please hit on the subscribe button and let's get started. So guys, the first thing to do now is just to open up the fabric just the way you see me doing, and once you're done with that, you fold it and make notches for the wrong side so you won't make any mistake while sewing. And once I'm done with that, I will make sure I fold the fabric into 2 equal parts and then use my scissors to divide it just the way you see me doing. So now that I'm done with that, I will just remove one part of the fabric here and rearrange the other one on the table just the way you see me doing like this. And I will also do the same to the other one as well. I will also arrange the other one on top of this fabric here like this before making use of the measurement. Here on this neck width, I will go by about 4 inches and mark it out guys just the way you see me doing like this. And on the neck length, I will measure 9 inches and mark it out as well. I'll use my ruler to connect it. And here on this back side, I will go by about 4 inches for this width and mark it out just the way you see me doing. And on the length, I will measure 1.5 inches. As you can see guys, that's 1.5 inches. I will just mark it out now and then use my curve ruler to make a curve on it. And for the shoulder here, I'll be measuring 14 inches from the neck. As you can see guys, I'll make sure I place the tape well on it and then mark out the 14 inches. Once I'm done with that, I will also mark for my hand round 14 inches as well and mark it out just the way you see me doing. And then I will use my ruler to connect the notches together. I will also place my ruler here on the shoulder side and make a curve on it down, a little bit down, in order for it not to point up when I'm done sewing it. So guys, this is how it looks now that I'm done. So I will arrange my fabric well here. And for the bust, remember the bust is 32 inches, but because this fabric is already folded a little too, I'll be going by 60 inches, which is half of the 32 inches, and I will mark it out, and that's what I will also mark out on the fabric all the way down to the end. Now I'll just use my ruler to connect the notches from down all the way to the up. And for the armpit here, I use my curve ruler to make a curve on it. And on all the places where I've marked out now, I'll just use my scissors and cut it out. So now this is how it came out. This black material here is what I'll be using to cut out the toner for the back and the front. I'll just have to arrange it well on the table. Now this back part of the fabric here, I'll place it on top of this black material, and this neck part that is already covered, I will also use it to make a curve on the black one as well. And when I'm done with that, I will mark out 2 extra inches for the turning of the neck part. Note that it will be outside turning, that is, the turning will be coming to the right part of the fabric. Now this is it. While I was done cutting it out, I'll just have to place it aside now, and also on the same material I'll be cutting out the toner for the front part as well. That's what I will be doing just now. I'll braid the fabric and then place it on top of this material here. I will arrange it very well and then make a V cut out for the turning of this front part. So guys, this is how it came out. This is the V part. What I'll just do now is I'll break the front part of the fabric and I'll place my V turner on top of it. I'll make sure I arrange it very well, and then I will use my pin to pin it round before taking it to the sewing machine to sew. So now this is how it came out. I will just remove the piece now and then make notches on the neck round. Once I'm done with that, I'll just flip it over and then top stitch it on the fabric itself. Now this is it. I will just turn it up very well. I'll turn it up on the fabric very well and then use my pressing iron to press it down. So now I'm done, and this is it. The next thing is just for me now to take this part, this place that you see. I'll just head over to my sewing machine now, and this plate you see me pointing at, I'll just take it to the sewing machine and then sew down. Now I'm done with it. I've already ironed it out. I'll just bring back the back part now, and then I'll make sure I check for the wrong side and place up the wrong side, and on the wrong side I will place my turner on it and then take it to sew. Now this is it. I will just turn it now and then make notches on it before flipping it over to the right side to top stitch the turner on the fabric itself. So this is how it came out after I was done top stitching on it. I will just turn the turner over now and then take it to iron. So this is how it came out after I was done ironing. I will just have to head over to the sewing machine now to stitch the turner on the fabric. Now I will just break the front part of the fabric and place it on this back part. I will make sure I arrange it on it very well and then take it to the sewing machine to stitch the shoulders down. So now guys, this is how it came out after I was done joining the shoulders. This is the neck. This is how it came out, guys. The next thing for me to do now is just the arm round. I'm going to cut out the toner, the facing for the arm round with my black crepe material. That's what I will just be doing now. So this is it. For the width, you have measuring 4 inches for the both hand, and the length I measure 28 inches, and I will just mark it out. I will mark it on the material and then use my ruler to connect it before using my scissors to cut it out. And once I'm done with that, I will fold it into 2 equal parts and then divide it into 2 again for the 2 hands. So this is it. I'll just place one of them on the fabric here and then take it to my sewing machine to sew down, and I will do the same to the other. I'll make sure I place it on the wrong side of the fabric so that when I'm done I'll be able to turn it to the right side of the fabric. So now this is it. I will just trim out the excesses and then make notches on it before taking it to the sewing machine to top stitch it on the fabric itself, and I will do the same to the other. So now this is how it came out. As you can see, I've already ironed it out. I'll just take it to the sewing machine and fold it to sew the edges in. So this is it. I've sewn it and iron it out. I'll just place the two sides of the edges together like this, and then fold it very well, and then take it to the sewing machine to sew all the way from this hand to the down. Now this is it. I'll just take it down now, and on the down part I'll just fold it in and then take it to my sewing machine to sew around. This is how it came out. Thank you so much. I really love the way this gown is looking, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.